Hello, everyone. Hello. I am your girl, Ashes, and this is Keeping You in the Loop with Ashes. And I am finally back to you guys on YouTube. I am sorry, and I'm sorry for the wait. Um, it's just been a lot going on with a lot of situations, and I don't know why I look so blurry. I hate that I look blurry. But I'm going to keep going. I don't even care. I hope I'm not hurting your eyes. Not blinding you by the lights. But we got some stuff to get into. I'm going to talk about Nick Cannon, Kel from Kenan and Kel, Wendy Williams, Ghana, Blueface, Trey Songz, Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj, Cardi B with her new video. I'm not sure if you've seen it yet, but I'm sure you have. It's been everywhere. And Saucy Santana, Gorilla, Kodak Black. Kevin Gates is down with Carisha. I got some Tasha K in the news. DJ D Baby, Young NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy. I don't know why I call him Young NBA Youngboy, but it's NBA Youngboy. Jennifer Lewis, Jennifer Lopez, and Ben Affleck. Oh my God, excuse me. I need to cut that out. And Ivana Trump. So without further ado, guys, let's get into. All right. So Nick Cannon, he was accused of wearing a cheerleading outfit. There are accusations of him being in a cheerleader outfit for Kel when Kel supposedly cheated on his girlfriend of whatever amount of years they were together. Child, don't give me the line. But yeah, I think that's weird. If Nick Cannon was in a cheerleading outfit and nobody is talking about this, nobody is saying anything about it. The blogs have been on hush because this story came out about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and nobody is literally talking about it. Like, Nick Cannon must got some pull with these blogs because they would have been running with it. Now, Nick Cannon also states that he wants to have 3 kids this year. I think he already has 2 women pregnant, if not 1. And he plans on expanding his family. So shout outs to him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that Kel situation. I don't know if that girl was telling the truth. I don't think she was telling the truth, because why would you just now come out and say this? Like, after years and years and years, you and Kel getting into this emotional roller coaster thing, and you want to all of a sudden talk about he was in a cheerleading outfit. Why wouldn't you talk about he was in a cheerleading outfit in the beginning? Sneaky bitch. I don't like that. I'm trying to deal with females like that, y'all. I can't deal with females like that, because it's like, why do you choose to wait so long to come out with information if the information is accurate? Moving on. Brittany Griner is still locked up in Russia for having a vape pen. She did confess to the Russian courts and plead guilty to having vape pens. They said she had a lot of cartridges, like dozens and dozens of cartridges. And, even LeBron himself even came out and said that, like, if this was a male athlete, making tons of money for an organization over here in the United States, then they would absolutely stop the bleeding. They would absolutely consider him coming home. But because this is a female, and I feel like females, we're getting it so bad this year from our country. Like, Biden came out and said that he talked to her wife, and he tried to say that him and Kamala reached out plenty of times, multiple times, to try to get her out. But we supposed to have been We supposed to have one of their people over here in our jails that they want instead. But I don't know why they don't. You know? It's not adding up on why Brittany Griner is still over there. Okay? She needs to be at home. She needs to come home. So, free Brittany Griner. Sad situation. I just hate it. I hate it. Because it's just weed. It's just weed. Like, I understand certain countries take weed so seriously, but it's just weed. Okay? Just weed. Now, oh no, we're gonna go to Wendy Williams first. No, we're gonna go back to Wendy Williams. We're gonna talk about Gunna, but Gunna supposedly had a woman, a nurse, smuggle in drugs for him, cocaine and weed for him, and a list of other fugitives and the inmates in there that needed it, and his name was on the list. Now they're trying to hold that against him, and they're not giving him an opportunity to even see if he can get bail until year 2023. Now, Fulton County judge denies him of his bail. Just a sad situation. They just showed him FaceTiming his godson on because I don't think he has any children. On the internet, on not on YouTube, but on Instagram. So we got a peek of what he looks like, and he's in good spirits. So I hope that he can. This is a sticky situation because Atlanta police already talking about, not the police, but they county already talking about they got 2 more rappers that they're gonna arrest. Child. And Young Thug ain't getting out no time soon. Okay, they say he putting hits out on people's mamas. He is doing the most. He did the most. I cannot imagine Young Thug and Gunna like this though. Like, I understand they hood niggas, but I can't understand them you know what I'm saying? Really putting out hits, really putting niggas down, you know what I'm saying? Really in an organization of gangs. I can't imagine it. I could be wrong, but I can't really imagine them, really being like that. Wendy Williams, $100 million podcast. She shot her last episode, so we should be seeing some episodes very, very soon. I cannot wait. I hate it for what they did to Wendy Williams because they took down her whole entire YouTube page, her Instagram page, all her clips of her being on TV. I'm sure she has them in the archive somewhere. But by her not having copyrights to them, I believe, like herself personally having copyrights to them, then she... Bon voyage. See how they do you? They do you like that. They really do you like that. Oh, this thing is glistening. This is glistening. I want to take it off because it's really giving my shirt some giving, I believe. But Blueface is in the news. Him and Krishan Rock are back and forth. They're together, but he's always filming her with these crazy videos of her crying. She's crying because he's dissing her. Or he's crying because he ain't show her no love. He's crying because she loves him so much. She is always crying. But she's a wonderful, wonderful person, I believe. I seen her story that she had. It was a story that they put on social media of her running track and talking about how she was a child of 12. She overcame homelessness and things like that. So, shout outs to her. Hope she does the right thing. Hope she gets to the bag and get her own money and not just depend on Blueface for anything. Damn, this thing is glistening. It's serious. The angle. It's like the angle is that. It's like glistening. There we go. There we go. Lost my little heart. Lost my heart. Alright. Not cutting it out. I keep all my shit in. Alright. Now, Trey Songz, on the other hand, his case has been dismissed. The $20 million lawsuit that he had against him with this woman. But she said she's going to retry. She's going to retry to file later. So I'll keep you locked in on that. But I was hoping that this Trey Songz case would give us some type of answers to where if he's out here really doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? If he out here really doing stuff like that, then he just doesn't. Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj. Nicki, congratulations, she's pregnant again. She says she's not fat. She says she's pregnant. She performed at the Wireless Festival out in London. And she looked a little pudgy in the stomach, they were saying. I don't know what's pudgy, what's not, because I don't, I can't keep up with the girls that's getting a lipo. I can't. I just keep up with the natural bodies. And Nicki Minaj, of course, she doesn't have a natural body, but I don't believe she... I don't know. I think she probably was the first one with the BBL. I believe she was like one of the first girls with the natural BBL. Like, they sucked out her stomach, went in her ass, gave her a pair of these, and, But Kenneth Petty, the news can't get it right because they don't know if he got 1 year probation or 3 years probation for failing to register as an SO. Now, why can't you just register every time you move? You move, you go somewhere, just register. Just register. Why do you have to put people through all of this and you ain't going back and forth to court and y'all paying all these fines? You had to pay like a $55,000 fine for this. Seriously. Seriously, guys. But nonetheless, Saucy Santana's giving it all. He's channeling his Beyonce. He even did a XXL freestyle, which I don't think was the best freestyle he could have gave. I believe he could have gave more, but he just didn't do so. He just didn't do it. The freestyle, I don't know if it was because it was a cappella. I don't know what it was. But it just was not given, okay? And I'm sorry. I love you, Saucy Santana. I'm not trying to rain on his parade, but he could have done better. He could have gave us something a little bit more. Eric Holder found guilty. Don't know how much time he got, though. I wonder how much time he got for that Nipsey Hussle murder. He should get for the rest of his life. And they say he had got beat up when he appeared in court when they had sentenced him. But, when they found him guilty, I know they gave him a sentence, but they just have not came out and said what the sentence was yet. Now, he got beat up while he was in jail. But they say he hasn't even made it to prison yet. So when he makes it to prison, it's really going down. Basement. That was a bar. From the bar. No. Yeah. Eric Holder is found guilty. About damn time. It took them long enough to do this shit. Like, it really took y'all 3 years to get all the evidence up, and he got shot in front of... Like, we knew this. The public knew this. But y'all just... Okay. I get it. I get it. Blueface. Oh, we talked about Blueface already. We are down to Gorilla. Sorry, guys. I had a brain fart for a moment. We are down to Gorilla, and Gorilla was signed by Yo Gotti. But the funny thing is, they said she was previously about to get signed or signed to Young Dolph's record label and what he had going, his independent label that he had going on. So, Gorilla is now signed to Yo Gotti. I don't know how much her deal was. They did not disclose that. But, you know, she got about $500,000 and private jet ride. And her friends twerked all over the private jet. And had a ball. They balled out, y'all. They balled out. I don't know, my dress keeps rising. Skirt keeps rising up. Now, Kodak Black was arrested. I don't know if he's arrested again, because he said he just put out a post saying not again. And I just hope that doesn't mean he got arrested again. But he basically got arrested a few days ago with 30 Percocets, $50,000 to $75,000 in cash. And I say $50,000 to $75,000 because some reports said he had 50, some reports said he had 75. And 50 and 75, that's a huge difference. Nonetheless, they're saying he was trafficking. But if you make, I mean, you got to think about it. If you are, I mean, how y'all going to say he's trafficking? He's a rapper. He's a rapper. So, if you're saying that how is he trafficking with 30 pills and $75,000? If he had the 75, it might have been 50, but if he had the 75. Like, what kind of pills is he selling in? Like, you think he really riding around from place to place, hitting licks. Like, no. Them is his personal pills. They said he didn't have a prescription for them, but I think them is his personal pills that he takes. Because, you know, everybody pop a little from time to time. And who has the script on them? Like, who carries the prescription script with them? Like, they take it at the pharmacy. So, how do you supposed to prove that these are your pills other than them being in a bottle with your name on them? But niggas can, like, why can't, I can make a Walgreens label and put on an amber vial and put 30 pills in there and say they mine. Which he should have done. But, I just don't get that. But he's talking about he wants Trump for 2024 to be president. He said he wants Trump to be president forever, like a dictator like that, how they have in China and stuff like that. That's what he's getting at. But he's free now. So that's good news. Tasha K. One of my favorite YouTubers. She is one of my favorite YouTubers. I don't give a damn. Hands down, she is so entertaining. She's so fun to watch. She's a cackle. She's a key. Now, there are some other YouTubers that are very, very funny that I really, really like. Like, I really love me some Storm Monroe. I love Armand Wiggins. And I love The Wiley Show. Lovely T. You know, I love them. I look at them as like YouTube gods, you know. Because they have overcome so much. They figured out this YouTube algorithm. They have 100 and something plus thousand followers. And Tasha K has 1.01 million followers. So shout outs to her. That is not an easy task to do. But she had to do some lying to get there. Lying on Cardi B, saying Cardi B had herpes in her case. Against Cardi B. was dismissed. Cardi B against her was basically won. Cardi B won the defamation case. I think she should have won too, because Tasha was lying. Tasha, you can't be lying on people. And then she had went to the extent of getting people to interview. You know what I'm saying? So she wanted to interview people on Cardi, and Cardi having herpes, and Cardi doing this, and Cardi smacking up bitches because of Offset and all this other type of shit. And it's like, that is not your lane. Don't get in that shit at all. I'm trying not to get in this that I'm talking about with you. But nonetheless, Tasha K talked about downgrading from a Cadillac truck to a Prius. I don't know if it's because of gas prices, but she's now renting out her house. It's a lot going on. There's a lot of paperwork that's been thrown around with her, talking about tax invasion too. Shit, I am scared of the IRS. Like, I don't. When I just say I don't condone dragging anybody. And this is not a drag at all. This is not a read. This is just some information that I'm thinking about, that is like, this is some fucked up shit. You know what I mean? But I hope she bounces back from all this. I know she will. So she's leaving YouTube, going to her app. I'm not buying that app. I'm not buying it. Because you started off on YouTube. When you start, it's like a relationship. If he starts off rubbing your feet, he starts off calling you every day, texting you every hour, you want those things to continue. Same thing for this YouTube business. It's like, I can't just go from YouTube to an app because you want to drag people and continue to talk about crazy stuff. I'm just not doing it. But I do love me some Tasha K. I don't know about that app, though. I do want to fund a black business, though. I do want to fund a black business monthly. I just don't know if I want to be doing this monthly with Tasha K. Alright. Who else we are talking about? We're going to talk about Kevin Gates is down with Young Miami, a.k.a. Carisha, for her show, Carisha Please. And I don't know. I think the show is our sugar daddy made this show. He got, I can't hate the plug, but damn, somebody plug me in. Plug me in. Alright? Shit. You done got this sugar daddy that's 50 plus years old, and she don't give a damn who he with. She gonna be with him. I think Diddy and Carisha's a good look, though. They look cute together. But Kevin Gates was really talking some shit on his interview. And you guys gotta really get into it and watch it. Because he talked about having sex with his cousin. He talked about starting up a car with his bare hands. He talked about spirituality and sexuality. I'm trying to think what else, because it was an hour and 20 minutes. So I'm trying to think of everything. I think I fell asleep on some of it. But it's a great interview. Guys should check it out. We got to talk about young NBA. Wait, NBA young boy. Got it. I got it. NBA young boy versus Lil Durk. Now, they've been at it for a while now, but things are getting really, really serious online. They're just twittering their little thumbs off. Because that's all the young kids know. You grew up in, like when I came out of high school, we didn't have cell phones. And we had cell phones, but we didn't have, like, the internet, and we had MySpace. I think that was what it was. That was MySpace. And, MySpace only rocked out for a hot minute. Excuse me. So we didn't have that much to talk about and to do and all this other mess. Like, we didn't have that much. Like, so now these kids, I feel like, not just kids, but like people in their 20s, when they come to certain problems, they love to like put them on the internet. They love to plaster shit on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And they don't get how to just conversate with each other one-on-one. And they feel like they got to show the text messages if they do. And, you know, it's just a mess. So I just hope that NBA young boy and Lil Durk don't get out of hand and it ends in tragedy. And I'm not trying to put that negative energy in the air, but that's what I'm seeing with these rappers when they go back and forth with each other. Sometimes I don't know if it's for the fame, for the publicity, for what. I don't know. I really don't. Now, Young Miami Friend gets into it with Tommy Lee. I wish I had the footage to show you, but of course I don't, you know me, I don't like to show footage. I don't like to show pictures because I am trying to slide under YouTube's algorithm without any fair use issues or anything like that. So, yeah. I'm getting tired. It's 2 a.m. This is like my third take on this video. But it's cool though. I'm gonna just keep rolling, keep rocking. And I'm glad you guys been rocking with me. It's been about 27 minutes. And we're running up on some time. So let's just finish this out. But Young Miami Friend and Tommy Lee never fought. Saucy Santana stood in the way, kind of got some things down. But you guys gonna see the video. It's gonna surface everywhere. I know it is. It's gonna go viral. Cause you know, I mean, is Tommy Lee back on Love and Hip Hop? And Love and Hip Hop airs on Monday, August 8th. So let's just see. Let's just see if this is a publicity stunt. But Tommy gets into it with everybody, so I don't know. Child, she might get into it with me. She got them hands. And that's what call him Christian, right? Tristan Thompson, Khloe Kardashian are expecting their next baby, their second baby together. This will be Tristan's fourth. This will be Khloe's second. And they're having it via surrogate. Now, I wish they, you know, would just let us know that this is just an arrangement they have with each other, something organized, plan that they have with each other. But the woman is supposed to be dropping any day now or either any month now. They don't know. They don't know if the baby already came or if the woman's still pregnant. But Tristan is in Greece. Tristan is in Greece, having the time of his life, holding a woman's hand. They saw him holding a woman's hand when people filmed him as he walked through the clubs and bars and restaurants. And he probably was dragging at her too, like, come on, let's go. Let's go. He had no choice. He probably had to drag that bitch because he knew them cameras was going to catch him. And they going to report it back to Khloe. That's exactly what it is. Now, Khloe... No, that's Kendall. Kendall's trying to brush off that her and Devin Booker broke up. But she's trying to squash the rumors by taking pictures with the mystery man and cutting his head off. What is the point? Kendall and Kylie are so washed up. Like, I don't even know what to say to them. Like, I mean, say about them. Like, they're washed to me. Like, they're done. Like, they're like 40-year-old women to me. I mean, Kendall doesn't look 40, but Kylie looks a good hot 32. And that's with work being done. Like, she's going to look like Larsa Pippen when she gets older. And Larsa is not that ugly, but Larsa just kind of, yeah, she pinched her nose a little bit. And she went in with the injections a little bit. Yeah. Guys, make sure you check out the interview, the sit down with Kevin Hart and Jay-Z on Kevin Hart's show. That's on Peacock. You get some good game from that. I'm not even on, Jay-Z talked about relationships. He talked about his features. He talked about upcoming music, if he's going to have any upcoming music, which he says no. So, don't even get excited about that. But guys, we ran up 30 minutes on our show. I would like to thank you for for listening to me, chat with me, drink with me, smoke with me, whatever you're doing. I'm here, and you're doing it with me. So, this is Keeping You in the Loop. Thank you for joining me.